Well, hello. So tonight we are going to be making some apple zucchini muffins. So something new to do with the zucchini. Now, just like for zucchini bread, you kind of want to cut it open. And you're going to need about 2 cups of shredded zucchini. Now, if you like what you see, or like what you watch, don't forget to hit the like button on the videos. Please. Now you want to do your best to not grate up all of the skin into this. You should peel it first. But you don't really want to put in the extra effort if we can avoid it. Thing is if you grate it up small enough, you don't really notice the skin. Just make sure that you wash it first, like I did. And while, yes, this is easier with a box grater, I wanted you guys to see the grate coming off. And whatever you do, don't grate your fingers into it. That'll just kind of make it a little less than desirable for most people. Remembering the fact that you only want about 2 cups. When you're doing this, it's easier if you have a measuring cup handy to just kind of put it into. But don't worry, just because it's gone into a measuring cup doesn't mean it's ready yet. There's 1 cup. Now, one of the things we're going to do with this is put it into a strainer like this, or a sieve, depending on what you want to call it, and let all the moisture, or at least a bunch of it, come out. Put that over out of the way for a moment while I grate some more. Sorry folks, I have to sit down for some of this because I just cannot stand as much anymore. The arthritis is kind of making it so. There you go, and there is now 2 cups of this. So we we'll dump that into here. And it says to basically let it sit and dry, and you can press it. And I just kind of press it a little bit into there. And I'll just do that and show you. See, a little bit of extra water from there, or juice. Because you want to kind of get some of that excess moisture out. Okay, and it says 1 cup of shredded apple. So I have here a Fuji apple. And pretty sure it wants it peeled. Yep, there we go. That's 1 cup. Okay, so now to make the rest of the muffins, we are going to use 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. One, 2, and 1/4. One and 1/4 cups of white sugar. So, just a second here. I always keep a couple of these on handy so that it can give a quick wipe down for dry things, so you don't put flour in the sugar container or something of that sort. So, one and 1/4 of granulated sugar. 3/4 of a tablespoon of, or 3/4 of a teaspoon, excuse me, of baking soda. So, 1, 2, 3. Obviously, I used 1/4. Now this says 1 1/2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, or more if you want. So, here's 1, and a rounded half. Normally I would do these into different bowl and then into this, but I do know that these eggs are fresh. There's our 1 tablespoon of vanilla and our 2/3 of a cup of oil. And then I'm going to add in our 1 cup of shredded apple. Excuse me there. 1 cup of shredded apple. And I'm going to start whisking it together. And the recipe lied again. Well, first time I've made this one, but this recipe lied as well. We'll put it that way. Because it said whisk. Trust me, this is forming almost a dough at this point. So I really don't see how it's going to whisk. I mean, if I put it in the steamed mixer and use the whisk attachment, yeah. There's our 2 cups of zucchini, and there's that much liquid if you can see it. Now, this recipe says that it's going to make 2 things of 2 things of 12, so it should make 24. Okay. So you want to fill these about a little over half full. And I favor using the batter scoop method. Even though, as you can see, I make a mess. On the other hand, if you don't make at least a little mess once in a while, are you sure you actually made anything? Yep. I mean, at least you make a mess at that point. Heard something out of the peanut gallery back over there. Don't know if you guys heard it or not. Okay, there we go. There's 1 tray. And hey, again, please make sure you hit the like on this video, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get told every time I upload a video. Or even, hopefully, you get notified when I post to the community tab. But guess what, guys? There's some stuff there to go check out. Also, if you want to get any cool merch, I do have some stuff there. And as soon as I get rich enough, which probably will never happen, but if I get rich enough, I can order it myself and have some on hand. But links are in the description. Also, if you want the printable for this, there is a link in the description for that, as well as the recipe down in the description. And if you don't have something that you need in order to make this recipe, which honestly you don't really need much other than, of course, the food. But if there's stuff you're lacking for your kitchen, for whatever reason, maybe you're even lacking a kitchen, I don't know, go check out my description. There is some Amazon links down in there, some stuff that I've picked out that is either stuff I use or very similar to the stuff that I use, to the point that I trust it well enough to recommend it to you guys. So go check that out. Also, if there's something that you want to check out any of my past stuff, besides of course the other videos on here, go check out our blog. Again, link in the description. Well, it says 25 minutes, but knowing my oven, anytime after 15 will probably be good enough. It seems to cook at a much higher temperature than it should. Oh, good. The oven is preheated finally. And we'll check back in 20, even though the recipe says 25. Like I said, my oven tends to bake at a slightly hotter temperature. So we'll be back in a bit. They're done.